everyone, I'm Zoe from Sleepopolis, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the WinkBed Plus Mattress. The WinkBed Plus is specifically designed for heavier sleepers. It has strong steel support coils, a zoned latex support layer, and is made with high-density foams. To help give you a better idea of how the WinkBed performs for heavier sleepers, I brought in Pauly, a power lifter. He tested the bed and gives his take on it in this video, and I'm also going to discuss my thoughts about it, share how it performed in some of our Sleepopolis tests, go over some of the pros and cons, the materials, and answer some frequently asked questions. If you want to read my in-depth review of the WinkBed Plus, Google Sleepopolis WinkBed Plus Mattress Review. Now let's get into what the WinkBed Plus is all about. Okay, so now I want to talk about the WinkBed's feel. So I feel that this has a firmness level of about 8 out of 10. So compared to the industry standard of 6.5 for medium firm, this is definitely a firm mattress. I didn't experience any sinkage at all on this bed, and definitely felt that it was a very firm feel. Now, Pauly's going to discuss how he experienced the bed's feel.
My first impression of this mattress is firm. I'd probably give it a 7.5. Well, one of the benefits of a really firm mattress is that you can move around easily. So I felt I was able to kind of move from position to position. For all the different sleeping positions, back, I felt like I didn't have enough support in my lumbar and other parts, so probably could have used more contouring. As far as getting the mattress to fill in those spots, I just felt like I was kind of on top of it. Side, I felt like my shoulders were kind of curling in a little bit just because there was a little bit too much pressure there. And this is the first mattress where, again, I'm not a belly sleeper, but I felt like my belly was preventing any other part of the mattress from making contact with my body, so it didn't feel comfortable. This might be perfect for somebody who is heavier than I am. So if I'm sitting in somewhere between 275 and 285 pounds, probably somebody over 300 pounds would appreciate this mattress because it's going to give them that support.
All right, now that we've discussed feel, I want to share with you how the WinkBed Plus performed on some of our Sleepopolis tests. So first up, the bounce test. This had pretty medium bounce. I would say just very middle of the road. You will experience some bounce, but it's not going to be a super bouncy bed. Next up, pressure relief. So again, I'd like to remind you that these results are Pauly's and not mine, as we were testing the bed mostly for how he experienced it. So first up, on the back, you'll see in the pressure map that it is mostly blue. This means that it is low pressure mostly, and overall, I would recommend the WinkBed Plus to heavy back sleepers. On Pauly's side, you'll see that there's a little bit of green there, but overall that's not too bad. I would say that this mattress does work for heavy side sleepers. They're not going to experience too much pressure, and they probably won't get too jammed up at the shoulders. But last up, stomach. Here we're seeing a big red area on Pauly's stomach. So typically, though we do recommend firm mattresses for stomach sleepers, and this does have a firm feel, Pauly found that it was so firm that his stomach was pressing up against the bed and was very uncomfortable for him. If you're a similar shape to Pauly and you're a stomach sleeper, you might want to look for a bed that has more give. Okay, next up, motion transfer. So this bed actually had pretty low motion transfer. This means that not too much movement was detected from one side of the bed on the other. The way that we measured motion transfer was by dropping a steel ball from 3 different heights and determining how much movement was on the other side of the bed using a seismometer. So these low motion transfer results are good news for couples or anyone who sleeps with a pet, because it means that you are unlikely to be disturbed by your partner's movements. And last up, edge support. So Pauly tested edge support on this bed, and he said it has very good edge support, which is again good news for couples because that means that you're going to be able to use the entire surface area of the mattress, and it also prevents sagging because that means that it's holding up really well on the sides. When a mattress holds up really well on the edges, it prevents sagging, which adds to the durability of the mattress. Next, I'd like to talk about the WinkBed's materials. So starting off, it has a tensile cover, which is a natural fiber that is super breathable and has a really soft feel. And next up, you'll find a layer of high-density anti-sag foam, which is what WinkBed calls it. So this foam is very dense and is specifically designed for heavier sleepers. Next up is a 2.5-inch layer of latex, which actually has zone support, and it actually is zoned in 7 zones. So there's a lot of different levels of support that's specifically meant to promote a neutral spinal alignment. And then lastly, we have a layer of zone support coils, which is going to take up the majority of the height of the mattress. And these offer quite a bit of extra support and are specifically designed, again, for heavier sleepers. All right, now that we've discussed how the WinkBed Plus feels and how it performed on some of our Sleepopolis tests, I just want to do a recap with the pros and cons, so I will start with the pros. I think this is a great bed for heavier back sleepers. As we saw on Polly's pressure map, it was mostly blue, and that means your weight is going to be evenly distributed and you're not going to feel too much pressure. Also, this bed has fantastic edge support. It holds up really well on the sides. You are not going to feel like you're going to slip off the edge if you're sleeping at the side, and also I don't think that this mattress is going to sag anytime soon. And last up, I think that for a mattress that doesn't have memory foam, it has had pretty decent motion transfer. I was actually surprised by the motion transfer results because typically inner spring beds with latex are quite bouncy and have high motion transfer, but this bed really didn't. So again, good news for couples. Next up, a few cons. I think this bed could be too firm for some sleepers' liking, especially if you're a heavier sleeper and your partner's a lighter sleeper. They're going to experience this mattress to be super firm like I did. So unless you want a really firm feel, I would say overall probably not the best mattress for you. And next up, heavy stomach sleepers, especially those who carry weight at their stomach, might feel a lot of pressure on this mattress because their stomach won't be sinking into it enough to give them some pressure relief there. So overall, if you are a larger stomach sleeper, I would opt for a mattress with a bit more sinkage. All right, now I'd like to discuss some of the WinkBeds policies. So first of all, they offer a lifetime warranty, which is great. It really shows that they stand behind their product and believe that it's going to hold up for your whole lifetime. Next, they have a 120-night sleep trial, so that's great. You get plenty of time to test the bed to see if you like it. And lastly, it ships free and it will come compressed in a box to your door. Okay, now some FAQs. Can I flip it? No, this mattress is not meant to be flipped. The comfort layers are at the top of the mattress, but if you are worried about wear and tear, you can rotate it 180 degrees every 6 months or so. And how will it feel for lighter sleepers? We did go over this earlier in the video, but I'd like to repeat that it has a really firm feel for lighter sleepers. I experienced this mattress to be super firm. And last up, do I need a box spring? No, but WinkBed does recommend that you use a platform foundation, and they do sell one if you want to check it out. All right, guys, that's it for my review of the WinkBeds Plus mattress. Remember to keep up with us on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for all of our latest giveaways. We're always giving away new mattresses and lots of other fun prizes. And you can always head to sleepopolis.com for all of your sleep needs.